this is Billy from Permaculture's farm. It's Sunday. I just worked 12 hours at work and I'm a little exhausted, but you know, I knew what I was signing up for when I started this. But you know, at the end of the day, this is what I enjoy most. So even though I'm exhausted and worn out, I'm out here. I mean, it's 100 plus degrees out here and it's, I don't know, maybe 6:30 right now. And you know what, when I signed on for this, I knew full well that it wasn't just gonna be, you know, if you have trees and everything, you can do just fine. You can walk away from it and things pretty much maintain themselves. But when you introduce animals to a system, it's always going to require more of you. So I knew that full well, and in many ways I'm counting on technology and some other systems I have in place to be able to mitigate my having to be here as often as I have been in the past. And I kind of discussed that in the last video. Anyway, we're out here and we have something of what many would call a cricket or even a grasshopper epidemic going on right now. But even though I'm tired, this is one of those things that makes me happy. Remember, we don't have a grasshopper problem. We have a lack of chickens on those grasshopper problems. Maybe you can see as I'm walking here. Just as I move through here, these guys are popping up everywhere. And as I've been moving the chickens, I'm not even sure those will come up, but if they do, that's cool. As I've been moving the chickens, they're to the point now where they anticipate, hey, there's stuff on the other side. There's a lot of protein there we want to eat. Dude, move us, for crying out loud. Well, I'm working on that. And you can see them as I approach closer and closer. These guys, I've been moving them. I don't just let them wear out an area and then move on. What I typically do is I move it in increments. So I'll get a little bit of ground, move the chicken tractor when they're still asleep in the morning, and then move a little bit more later on. So I'll go ahead and put this thing in time lapse, and you'll see first up close and personal how these guys can solve what many people would consider a major, major problem. Now here behind me, they've already been through the swales. And the way I've gone about doing that is I don't exactly let them have full reign of it. I'll give them maybe at the end of a day, maybe an hour, maybe two, and hopefully they get in there and not disturb too much. I mean, they'll mess things up if you leave them there long enough. But the idea is to leave them in there long enough to take care of the problem. They get fed. I don't have to get in there and deal with the issues that these grasshoppers and crickets and everything else running around. I don't have to deal with that. So it's like Jack Spirko had talked about, what's his name? Sepp Holzer, saying that, look, if you don't get the pig in there, you better do the work of it. Well, guess what? I don't want to be a chicken today. I'm not going to do like Justin Rhodes and dress up in a chicken outfit for 24 hours. That's cool and everything, but you know what? I'll let these guys do what they're born to do. Maybe we in the human population should take a note from that. Maybe we ought to spend more time doing what it is we think we were born to do. For me, it was this. Well, now that that's done, I'd say we got some pretty happy birds. Like I said, nothing gets me as excited in farm life than seeing animals when you know they're happy. So yeah, they're going after the grasshoppers, they're going after the crickets. I mean, they're getting things that you can't see. They're being ornery and doing what chickens do. But folks, they can be an incredible, incredible resource if you know how to use them. So they'll just keep tractoring along. They'll just keep coming this way. They'll keep working their way through the landscape. And they're going to keep on eating all this stuff that everybody else calls a pest. Problem being the solution here. The problem, crickets, or the birds are definitely making a solution I like. Folks, this ain't that hard. You know, maybe next time we'll talk about those swales and where we are on that. Like I said, when you're working 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, there's not a whole lot left in the tank to go out here and dig swales by hand. So we'll cover that in future episodes. Right now, I just want you to get a good look at these birds and what they do and the benefits they can have on a place. This is Billy from Permapastures Farm, and we'll see you next time.